Number 6. As you can see, it seems kind of different, but let's turn this. If you remember, one of the examples of the beginning, I think was number 2, has this as well. So let's turn this into a power. I write this like that because I'm not finding the derivative yet. I'm only turning this into a power, okay? So that's why I don't use this right here. It's only a different way to write out this expression. So I will have my 5, then this 3 remains with 3, sorry, with the x, the 3 remains with the x, and this right here, if you remember, if I don't have any number, it means it's a 2. So I'll have 2 minus x, these 2 remains with it, and the 3 on the bottom. That's it. Now I'm going to apply again formula number 6. Now I'm going to do this. So I will have 3/2 times 5. I'm going to show you here. 5, I'm going to write an imaginary one. Let me do that in another color because it's not what I have. Okay. Times 3/2. So only I'm going to multiply this times this and this times this. It will be 15 halves. 2 times 1. Okay? So that's what I have here. Okay? Now, that was the solution to this part. X remains the same, u, and this one minus 1. Let me do it here. 3/2 minus 1. Again, I'm going to take this because my denominator should be the same. 2 and 2. 3 minus 2 is 1, and 2 remains the same. Okay? 2, 1 come. Minus, I'm going to do this again. 2/3 times 1 will be 2/3. X, u in your formula. And 2/3 minus 1. 2/3 minus, now it's different. Usually I'm using number 2. Well, I'm using 3 now. Because 3 divided by 3 is 1, so 2/3 minus 1. 2 minus 3 is negative 1/3. Okay, so negative 1/3. So now it's getting interesting. Let's see. This, the only thing I should do is to turn this into a square. In this case, it will be square root. So I will have 15 square root of x divided by 2. This is exactly the same thing, okay? Now, minus, this is negative. It never can be negative. I need to turn this into positive. So to do that, I'm going to move it to the bottom. So I'll have 2, this 3 right here, x 1/3. See? I made this negative into a positive power just by moving it as a denominator. Okay? Now I can make this as well as a root. To do that, this one remains with this, and I'm going to move these 3 here. 3. Okay? So I'm going to erase that's my solution. Okay, it's negative 2 divided by 3 times the square to the third power of x. Okay, and that's my solution to this one. So it's kind of tricky, but you need to know all these steps, how to turn powers, negative powers into positive powers by turning down, or how to turn the squares into a powers. So try to practice this, okay? And watch the video sometimes, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times, so you can really understand this process, okay?